I would like to welcome somebody who's the Chairperson of Competition Commission Pakistan. Let's welcome Ms. Rahat Kaunain Hassan. Assalamu alaikum. How are you doing?
Thank you. Very well.
आज बहुत सारे सवाल पूछने आप तैयार हैं?
Pronto.
Right. हम सब जानते हैं कि Pakistan is going through such a hard time. What do you think? How can we turn around the economy of Pakistan?
Very big question, and you don't expect a simple answer. But as an economic regulator, I think we need to prioritize things, and there has to be an economic agenda that must be clear. Right now, there's too much of politics, and the prioritizations are not right. So we have to change our focus. We have to accept that there will not be any quick fix. So are we prepared for that? Are we ready for the sacrifices? And it's a long haul, and we need to focus. So one is commitment, will, and setting of the direction. These are the prerequisites. And then how to go about it. We have to address, in my understanding right now, we really need to focus how to have the SMEs, how to incentivize the industries. I think that these remain the key focuses. We have youngsters, we are focusing on startups, we are focusing on youngsters. See, the policy, unless you have the right policies that act as a catalyst, you will not have deliberations.
Yes.
And policies require deliberation, thinking, and critical thinking. Are we doing that right now? There's a lot of things.
Maybe we are somewhere in between politics. We got stuck somewhere.
I think the prioritization does not only have to come from the executive side. I think the prioritization should also come from the judiciary as well.
Yes.
We have a lot of backlog of cases as far as my institution is concerned. We have around 500 cases pending in different courts, including Supreme Court, High Courts, and the tribunal. I don't know, the Carters actually, they are making the economy bleed, and we are not focusing on that. Our organization has so far unveiled various carpets, you name it, cement, sugar, fertilizer, poultry, edible oil, telecom. What have we done? I'm not concerned about the penalty as much as the continuing of these carters is going to have a real harmful effect. So I hope that this catches the attention and we get the cases decided, because this is imperative for making the impact of what work we have done visible to the ordinary consumer.
अच्छा, अगर हम बात करें कंपटीशन कमीशन पाकिस्तान के अचीवमेंट्स की, आपके इतने अरसे में आपने कौन सी 3 prominent achievements देखी है सेक्टर की?
देखिए, we are sector blind, right? मैं पहले भी थी 2007 से 2010 तक I was very legal, then from 2010 to 2013 I was the chair. And then again, after 7 years, I resumed in 2020. जो हमारा over 10 years का challenge था, वो 2 थे. एक, ये decide नहीं हो पा रहा था कि competition law, federal law होना चाहिए या provincial law होना चाहिए. Well, in 125 countries, it's a federal law, but it took over a decade to have a decision on this file. So we had it. Okay. And we got it from 3 high courts. So that's a big achievement, क्योंकि आप over a decade का एक backlog clear करते हैं, अब वो next stage पे जाएगा Supreme Court में. Merit पे अभी भी decide नहीं हुआ, लेकिन constitutional guidelines में that's a big major milestone achieved. Last time जब मेरी term थी, तो we were very happy कि हमने finally ordinance से act में transition कर ली.
Amazing.
And third, which I feel is I think जो सबसे important होता है कि साथ एक इदारे के लिए वो sustainability हो चाहिए. We have become financially autonomous. It was a long struggle. There was a turf war with the regulators. वो कहते थे हम आपको 3% of the fee and charges that we levy, why should we give it to the Competition Commission of Pakistan? The whole idea was कि हमें किसी के पास जाना ना पड़े और हम financially autonomous हो. ये इदारा powerful lobbies के against measures लेता है. तो अगर आप independent financially नहीं होते तो आपकी decision making में क्या independent रहेंगे या नहीं? There was a question mark. Although despite कि हमें first 6 years में initially सिर्फ 200 million मिला करते थे, हमने सारे powerful sectors के against action लिए. So I keep coming across this question again and again. कि आपने penalty तो 77 billion की लगा दी, recover क्या किया? For God's sake, when you talk about having a competition culture and a behavioral change, it's not an overnight thing. It's not even over a year. It takes decades and it requires support from various quarters. I believe we need prioritization to address economic issues. I think Competition Commission has done an incredible work in unveiling and busting the cartels. But the problem is, unless and until they are penalized and those decisions are judicially reviewed, the impact will not be visible. So आप हमारे अभी तो मोस्ट रिसेंट इस टर्म में अगर आप देखें तो हमने अराउंड 84 शुगर मिल्स के अगेंस्ट 44 बिलियन का फाइन लगाया और उसमें हमारे दिस वाज द फर्स्ट डिसीजन क्वाइट हिस्टोरिकल बट बिकॉज द हाईएस्ट पेनल्टी वाज इम्पोज्ड तो 4 मेंबरान थे तो दो की डिवीजन थी एंड सिंस लीगली एज अ चेयर आई बीन कन्फर्ड with the power of casting vote, so I decided this matter with a casting vote. I think हमने काफी काम किया है, and particularly you'll see a lot of women in our organization who are hired on merit. So I think कि जो अगर आप कभी हमारे office आएं, please do visit us.
I will.
You'll find it very unlike a typical government office. Yes, it has a touch of feng shui. That's what I'm told. Open, bright, and clear.
So I'll have to wind up the podcast, but I would like you to please give a message for the youth, and I think they need hope and optimism, so maybe you can come up with something.
Yes, the message is very simple. I think do the little things right if you want to achieve anything big in life. And I think most of the time our focus is about the excuses that we cannot do because of this, we cannot do because... I think you need to have a can-do approach in life. Whatever you can do, wherever you are, how little it is, how small it is, do it right and you'll make progress.
Thank you for being here on the podcast. Thank you.
Thank you.